Altered has blown past the $3 million mark with over 8,000 backers and a little over a week left of the Kickstarter. If you're still on the fence about which pledge is best for you, I hope this video can give you a better idea of what you'll get out of each pledge so you can confidently make a decision. And if you've already made your pledge, keep watching to find out exactly what you can expect when you open your booster packs. Equinox has provided wannabe Altered players with plenty of ways to get into the game. Adding the shipping in, pledges start out at around $33 US and go as high as $5,400, with plenty of options in between. If that isn't enough, prospective players and collectors can add additional pre-built decks and displays to any pledge level. Every bundle is below MSRP, and picking a bigger pledge is always better than adding an equivalent amount of displays to a smaller pledge. Also, if you're considering waiting to buy boosters until after the official release, we'll also look at the difference in pulls that happens when you wait to buy normal boxes. The card pool for displays consists of 162 common cards, 324 rare cards, 109 unique card arts, 18 hero cards, and 4 tokens, one of which comes with 2 art variants. Because of the Kickstarter stretch goal, 12 promo cards will also be available in the Kickstarter version. Kickstarter displays will also have 1 extra pack, 1 extra card per pack, improved rarity drop rates, and unique packaging. Also, all cards with certain card names will have Kickstarter exclusive alternate art, which is a strict upgrade because players who pull the cards will gain access to the standard art as well. For some of my analysis, I will assume that players pull 1 of each card of the same rarity before getting repeats, or that they're able to exchange duplicates in the marketplace for what they are missing. This simplification should better fit how players behave and keep the numbers from going astronomically high. Because, for example, after opening 750 displays, or just under 18 divine packs, there's still going to be a 10% chance that someone wouldn't have all of the unique card arts, because there's just so much variation created by the huge card pool. Alright, with all that being said, what should you buy? If you are short on cash or just want the minimum to get started, the Discovery Pack is perfect, providing all the cards and tokens necessary for 2 players to jump into a game of Altered. Because of the stretch goal bonus pack, you'll also have at least 1 card to add to each of your decks. After opening half of a regular display, you'll have 3 Axiom Brass Bugs, 4 Ordis Recruits, and a Buddha, and around 2 Maw tokens. Your odds are slightly worse for the Kickstarter displays because the tokens will be swapped out for something better in some of your packs. But with the Expert Pack, you should still have a full set of tokens in less than a full display. You'll need less than half of a Kickstarter display to pull 18 heroes, which is equivalent to a full set. And as a bonus, they'll all be foiled too. In a normal display, it will be exactly half, and you'll need to use common foilers if you want to upgrade them. After opening just over half a display, you'll have 162 commons, which is equivalent to 1 of each. And in a regular display, it will take less than a booster pack more. With a full set of leaders and commons and plenty of rares and 4 to 5 uniques to shuffle on the marketplace, it seems like the Expert Pack will be perfect for competitive players who only want to start building a deck for 1 faction. To have enough foilers to foil a full deck consisting of full sets of commons and rares and 3 unique cards, you will only have to crack open a display and a half of the Kickstarter, pushing us into an area where you'll need to add a display to your pledge. This is significantly better than the normal displays, which will take 3 to do the same. If you want the equivalent of 3 of each common card, you'll need to make it a little over half of the way into your second display of the Kickstarter, and 2/3 of the way for a regular display. If you get 2 displays, there starts to be no need to add on additional starter decks. The first 2 will each come with a hero and companion marker for all 6 factions. After 2 displays, you'll have an equivalent of all the heroes, tokens, and 3 of each common card. You should also have most of the rare cards from the starter decks, and if not, you could easily swap in a comparable rare. I could maybe see someone buying more if they want to get more of the +1 anchor, sleep, or fleeting tokens, or if they're a collector and want a full set, but otherwise there's no real need. And as for promos from the Kickstarter stretch goals, if you open 2 full displays, you can expect to pull 1. To get the equivalent of 1 of each rare card, you'll need to open 2 1/3 boxes of the Kickstarter, or a little over 3 regular boxes. This pushes us into the range of the Legendary Pack, or adding 2 displays to the Expert Pack. And to pull 18 unique cards, or the equivalent of 3 for each faction, you'll need to open just under 4 Kickstarter displays, or 4 regular displays. And suddenly, we are already in Master Pack territory. At this point, you'll also have a 91% chance that you pulled all the common arts without having to make any trades in the marketplace, which would hopefully mean you've gotten all of the exclusive Kickstarter alternate common art. Now things get crazy. If you want the equivalent of 3 of each rare card, you'll need to bust open 7 Kickstarter displays, or over 9 1/3 regular ones. To get 12 promo cards, or the equivalent of a set, you'll need to open 23.5 Kickstarter displays, but it'll be 2 less for each promo that you picked up from a roadshow. To get 109 unique cards, or the equivalent of 1 of each art, you'll need to open a little under 24 Kickstarter displays, or a little over 24 regular ones. It seems like the Kickstarter exclusive alternate art unique cards will be highly sought after because of this. And for anyone wondering, 24 Kickstarter displays is 888 booster packs. But that's just 24 displays. What happens if you open an entire Divine pack? Ignoring the uncut sheets, which don't seem to have QR codes and the starter decks, someone would pull 12,600 common cards, or about 78 of each, 5,838 rares, or 18 of each, 1,554 hero cards, or 86 of each, 518 tokens, 259 mana, 194 unique cards, which is not quite 2 of each art, 21 to 22 promo cards, 436 to 437 common foilers, which is enough to foil over 2.5 collections, 256 to 257 rare foilers, which is most of a collection, and 83 to 84 uniques, which is enough for 28 decks, but still less than a full set of unique arts. While this is an incredible amount of cards, looking at the unique and promo counts, I can see why collectors or players with the money would go for the Divine pack. And if you have a way to split this 2 to 6 ways, it could get very tempting. And those are all the pledge levels. Personally, the Divine pack is definitely going to be out of budget for me, but I think the Master pack could be a great fit. With over 100 unique card arts and only 4 to 5 per display, I've given up on the dream of getting a full set. However, with 4 displays, I should have plenty of each card rarity to get started making competitive decks for all 6 factions without having to rely too much on trading in the marketplace. Also, while I didn't get to touch on all of the great cosmetic game-genic add-ons in this video, if any stand out to you, then definitely consider adding them. If you like a Kickstarter exclusive item, now is the time to get it. And for everything else, you'll have to weigh if getting them early is worth the shipping cost, since it says they're all listed at MSRP. Right now, I'm considering the extra large Prime Game Mat and Premium markers. I really think they'll elevate my play experience. But what about you? What pledge and add-ons will you pick? Were there any statistics in this video that surprised you? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for future strategy, theory, and gameplay videos as we get ready for the official release of Altered.